volume dial on the keyboard, for some reason, causes the computer to just freeze up. Not actually freeze up, but visually it freezes up and it just taxes the CPU. No one knows why. So I'm used to just turning off that daemon. Because it renders like World of Warcraft virtually, like, because you go to do anything and you're just going to freeze up the screen for half a second. Actually, here, if it goes to the... If it goes to the intro again, I can demo what it does. Yeah, although now, I canceled my WoW account the other day. Just because they're moving on to Cataclysm Classic, which I remember negatively. Like, I wasn't big into Wrath of the Lich. Like, the original World of Warcraft is my favorite. Love it. Burning Crusade I wasn't fond of when it happened, but largely because at the time I was getting more involved in school and wasn't able to put in the time to fully enjoy it, which was fine. I enjoyed it much more in Classic. And then Wrath of the Lich King I remember not enjoying. And in playing it again in Classic, I'm like, oh yeah, that's why I didn't really care much for it, because about midway through it got more into the whole raid logging mentality, which is you go and you do your raid, and then there's nothing to do, really, unless you want to just, like, do basically chores. Alright, so this might actually go back. So I'm going to alternate. I'm going to be pressing a key on the keyboard and one of the buttons on the side of the mouse, and watch what it does. Oh, right. It just... Well, trust me, it makes it not work. Anyway, hello and welcome. Welcome, Meru, who went to work and then came back. Oh. Tanem, Drathar, Final Fantasy Land, Genwa, Zebolog. Who else we got? Skytech, Bugspot, of course, and Nightbot. Wow. And I know it's a different context. I see taking a child to an ER, and it's like, yeah, that's stressful and not fun. I'm like, I remember doing that all the time as part of a job as an EMT. Here we go. Welcome, welcome. But hopefully things all turn out well. I mean, getting to the ER, that kind of is when things start operating properly. And that game was Beatmania, which I should be a lot better at it. I started playing it almost 20 years ago, exactly. I've had to tone it down because I was getting very frustrated at how, like, I feel like I'm physically incapable of things, which might actually be, like, I might actually have, like, physical limitations on it due to my dying quite some time ago. But also, Bimani is claiming my hand. Am I allowed to play the game? Oh, no, says the cat. Not allowed. Actually, what I'm probably gonna need to do is plug the keyboard, because she'll want to lay on the keyboard. There we go. The nice thing is this really long cord. Oh, I can give her. She just whacks her tail against the keyboard, which is the biggest thing. Actually, I have done that in the past, Tanem. Oh yeah, what do we got here? Actually, we gave her the like, we dubbed them Cat Slim Jims. Yeah, that's her tail whacking against the keyboard, was that loud clacking.
Oh, she grabbed you.
Uh-huh. Oh. We used to get these a lot with the Kitnip boxes. They've been kind of diversifying. These are Kittles. They're low-calorie, high-protein treats. This was actually when I first got Bimani. They're
Getting a treat from Skytech. Oh, treats.
When I first got her, I was looking for, like, I wanted to get a high-quality dry food. And Wellness, which is the brand of that, was the first one that I got. And Code and Data, with the 50 months, egads. Welcome back, much appreciated. The Wellness was the first one that I went to. All I could find was like a fish meal kind of dry kibble, and she's just She much prefers poultry. That being said, this was tuna and cranberry, and now it's gone. But she got bored of the dry food pretty fast. But someone on YouTube, and it wasn't a sponsored thing. Like they just happened to get on KitnetBox and did an unboxing, just to be like, hey, this is a thing that I think is good. I'm not sponsored, but it's good. And
no, you're not sponsored.
now I'm not sponsored. I'm talking about it. I mean, if they want to sponsor me, I can suggest better uses of their money. But their box had those wellness treats in them. Like, oh well, for $20 to get cat treats and toys and stuff. That's a good value, and it remains as such. Like every now and again, I'll get like cat wine will be the treat, and she's not into it. I think she just hasn't figured out how to actually eat it. Oh well. But anyway, oh yeah. So the game is Beat Mania. I really like it. So it's if you're familiar with DDR, Dance Dance Revolution, it's the same rhythm game section of Konami that makes it, and Beatmania is also what dubs the name of their rhythm game division at Konami, which is Beamani.
Which is her name?
So I named my cat not after the game, but after the... so I used to be about 300 pounds, and then I got into Dance Dance Revolution, and I lost half of that in the span of about a summer. And then I was introduced to Beatmania when I was in my first semester in college, and it was my first time really experiencing Japanese in a way that I could, like, I didn't need to understand it. Like, it wasn't like an RPG where you had to be able to read. And then I became really interested in a lot of the references. Like you see something, a bunch of kanji, and I'm like, what is... At the same time, the college I was going to was getting a kind of rudimentary starting of a Japanese program. And so I took that, and I was like, I wanted to learn more about, like, the etymology of these words. So I changed my college and my major, and I got a degree in Japanese. Oh, yeah, I think I've seen those every now and again, Genwa. Usually because I already have most of them. Like, what I do every now and again is, like, go on Steam, just run a search for Metroidvania, see what's new and looks interesting, and I'll just get that. I have several that I haven't played. Anyway, so this is La Mulana. It's also a Metroidvania. I don't recommend it, even though it's one of my favorite games. It's a particular kind of game, but it's the particular kind of game that I like, which is to say, I mean, actually, if you play this and just follow a guide, you can still have a great time with this game. Like, it's largely built around knowing puzzles and being able to figure out clues that are given to you and knowing where those clues are relevant to solve puzzles. And oh damn do I love it. Oh, okay. And I mean, I'm obviously very biased and would recommend Axiom Verge, both of them. I mean, they're two different games, which is also really cool. Yeah, I think Tandem is just following up what you're saying. That's... There we go. The Axiom Verge. Okay, yeah. That you did say, yeah, I just saw AV1 and 2, and then it didn't click. Yeah, I think same thing with me, yeah. I remember you talking about the Metroidvania thing, yeah. Audio-visual, or if you're in Japan, AV is not audio-visual, it's adult video. So AV is shorthand in Japan for pornography.
Why does she look like she died?
Because she's very happy.
Oh, yeah, she died of happiness.
Is a happy cat.
Nice, bro. Nice.
Swag. Where's her head? Oh yeah. So here, well, cat stream is now cat stream. But anyway, so this is La Mulana. I love this game. Don't play it. 3, 2, 1, go. Woo. So our first thing is we're gonna. So what did I change? Right. We'll see if I have to roll a new seed because I'm doing. Let's see. Okay, good. So these are the same settings we did last time. Except for it randomizes, whatchamacallit, seals. So what I'm thinking it does... Alright, well we need none of this. Oh, what I'm thinking it's going to do is it's going to oh, hello, yes please. Anyway, what I'm thinking it's going to do is randomize what seals are used where. So, seals will still do the same thing they do. It's just that the birth seal might not actually be the birth seal. So we'll go up to the top over here to find out what the upper left... Oh, yes please. We're going to need to buy that Knock Jewel before we kill our 4th boss, although there is a solid likelihood that we will need that to kill our 4th boss. Could I have gone up? I guess we could have gone up that ladder. Oh well. This jar has money in it on our first go. Okay, I'm not... Either is this even randomized, or is that what this randomizer does? Alright. Well, we should be good for a bit. So as per usual, the first thing we do is we just run through... Basically, in La Mulana, as a randomizer, we pretty much start in Kakariko Village. So we've got several checks we can do right off the bat. Ah, boy. So that's both great to see early and also not great to see ever at all. That's more or less a key that gives us very convenient passageway through an area that we're going to go through pretty early. But it also means we can go through the rest of it, which is a late game area. Actually, funny you should mention this, Bulldog. That's the theme. Like, that's the overall idea, is that you're a definitely not Dr. Jones exploring these ruins as an archaeologist, while also drawing heavy inspiration from Maze of Gallius, which is an old MSX computer game. Yeah, at some point we'll be running into snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? I mean, we'll take that. Why not? Ah, fuck. Alright. Well, instead of dying, which is... I normally don't like to take the knife. We might need it. The knife is used to unlock some things, but as a weapon, it's great early on. Late game, it's not quite as useful, and when I'm trying to quick swap between weapons, it's just yet another step between weapons that I'd rather not do. Or it could be Solidus. Liquid is the bad guy in Metal Gear Solid 1. And then Solidus Snake is Metal Gear Solid 2. I mean, so we'll just keep that in mind. There's another item at the Mekuri Master spot. We also have an item. So, y'all gonna have to remind me later. Cursed Chest, which is the one that we ran into on the way up the top. We need an item to open. Jesus Christ. Okay. Apparently we're just gonna need the... I mean, the Mulana Talisman, which is the item we need to open this. Probably gonna be early on, because... I think we're now 50% Cursed Chests. I keep thinking that might be a money chest. And I'm pretty sure I say that every week. Okay, so it is randomized, because normally this is the... I think Life Seal, and right in this game it's taking the Death Seal. Woo, I just realized that I might not want to do that, because I'm going to have to remember... Very similar to me messing up knowing where Cursed Chests are located, you know, late game when we can finally do it. I'm going to have a devil of a time remembering which seals were used where. Alright, the Jed Pillar is nice because we we need it to finish the game, and it does nothing for us until the end of the game. As opposed to the Twin Statue, which gives us access to a late game area early on that we may or may not need to logically go through. Though I guess the plus side is that I'm kind of obligated to check out what's in the upper part of this, just so we know what seal it is. Plus, I get to see whether or not it's a thing that I care about, which is not always a given. Actually, I've never played Snake Eater either. I've only played original Metal Gear Solid on PS1 and original Metal Gear Solid 2 on PS2. Oh, right, and I played a little bit of Metal Gear Solid 4 on PS3. But I never played 3. Oh, we gotta PetSmart. I'm not feel obligated, but I like seeing the cats. Actually, the shelter where I got Bimani partners with the PetSmarts in the area, so very often the oh well, we need that. Very often the cats that are there are also from this very good shelter. Okay, well, I mean, I'm good with money. Uh-huh. So if all goes according to plan, which is really not a guarantee, we can see... We can see what seal we need to get into the Chamber of Extinction. Oh, Bimani's kind of like that with other cats. Or most notably Meru's cat. She'll see herself in the mirror and be totally fine. Sees Meru's cat and just... It's war zone. Alright, well, unfortunately I can't do this without dying. Yeah, I think they just need to be in proximity to each other for a bit longer. Also, I need to not die. Which I've now cursed myself to dying because I said it. Alright, we're good. And nailed it. Alright. Also, for those that are not familiar with La Mulana, there's literally only one place in the game where you can heal. And it's right here. Oh, I said nailed it. Okay. Oh, you never seen this game? I do play this. I play this frequently. And this is the randomizer, so... This is a difficult game to recommend because it's a very niche game, but that niche is the games I like. The way that I best like to describe it is if you like Metroidvanias, ooh shit. If you like Metroidvanias, you liked the game Myst, popularized in the 90s. Oh, not Link to the Master. There we go. And you like Dark Souls, or Souls-likes, I guess. You might like this game. If any of those three do not appeal to you, you will very not likely like this game. You know, come to think of it, I probably don't need to set that up until later. Right, because they're going to be looping around. Yeah, like, it's not like Dark Souls type combat, but it's very much more of like the, late 80s video game kind of things, where they were still coming off of coin drop being a very important part of arcade games. So, I wouldn't say needlessly difficult, but an inflated degree of difficulty. Yeah, it's difficult, but like there are death traps, but like once you die to them once, you can never unsee that death trap. And they're very easy to avoid. Like, it's the kind of game that, like, the thing that made Demon's Souls so popular at the time, or one of the things, is that it was going against kind of the mindset of video game media at the time, which was, you know, beige cover shooters, or, you know, starting to games that were starting to appeal to a more casual audience, which is you know, not a bad thing, because that is expanding the market. But the downside is that people that wanted a game that was difficult and challenging and would... So, we have a quote that I did, which is oh, you died again, do you want to try Super Mode for free? Because it was kind of a thing at the time, was games that you would die like 3 times and be like, would you like to try an easier difficulty? Like, no, I want to die until I figure this out. At the time, it was kind of running rampant. Ooh, I like getting those early. Those let us clip through bats and not take damage. You know, I've never played Contra 3, but I own, I think I have it complete in box. I love Gradius. I love the Gradius series. Yeah, they're very hard. Well, that's the thing. That's what I mean. Like, if you play Gradius 5, which as far as I'm aware does not have an arcade version, it's a very different game. Hey, Noel. Welcome, welcome. Nailed it. Meanwhile, you know, I own every copy of Gradius that was released in the U.S. Unless they've so I own Gradius 1, Life Force, Gradius 3, Gradius 5. At least ones that were at the time. Released in the States. I like Gradius. But 1, 2, and 3 were built off of that arcade mindset of the... Like, it was... Yeah, like Gradius 3 was literally an arcade port. Which is also why it does not run well. That's another thing that makes Gradius 3 much more difficult, is that you reach a certain point and the game cannot handle... Or the Super Nintendo cannot handle what is going on at the time. Yeah, like, I remember Nintendo tried to patent something like that, which was that it would in real time tell how you were doing and then scale the difficulty down if you were struggling. Oh, and I forgot what I was playing. Was it Donkey? Oh, Christ! Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, where you die enough in a turn, and it's like, would you like to go buy a thing to make this easier? Like, no! I will die on this hill literally and figuratively. Oh, I don't know the alien ending. I know it's the dog ending is in Silent Hill 2. We actually talked about that the other day. So, currently... Well, we're missing some stuff. We can't set up that one. Yeah. UF butt, yeah. I remember my first time hearing... So, one of the English teachers that I worked with in Japan talking about UFOs, but they don't say UFO, they say UFO. Likely because that's mostly recognizes the little crane game catchers. I had no idea what the hell he was talking about. And then he had to... I think he did like a Spock hand and made the what the weird woo sound. I'm like, oh, a UFO. He's like, yeah, that. Oh, is it through? Okay, because I know that one because there were several songs from it in DDR. I don't think anything were in Beatmania. I will probably want that. Also, I'm instinctively pressing triangle to swap weapons because that's what I have for weapon swap in Metroid. God damn it. So against my better judgment, we're gonna get this thing. That is a way to spell Cheryl. I don't think that's how my aunt spells. I have an aunt named Cheryl. I have seen the way you're spelling it though. I have. That is a real spelling that I can. Okay.
How is it spelled?
Cheryl.
Oh, that's a normal way.
Yeah, that's the real way to spell it. All right, here's another item. We literally don't need this until the end of the game because that item is just the unlock mechanic for the final boss. I've seen it with an SHER spelling, but I feel that that's less common. Or with an I instead of a Y. Well, that's lame. I kind of feel like I should buy more weights, but we're kind of good. The fact that Zelput gave us money at the start is, real cozy. Oh, actually, here's what we're gonna do. This is probably fine time-wise. We're gonna set this up. We're not gonna get the item. Oh no, maybe we will. Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, Del, my roommate and good friend who taught me how to draw, has a character named Cheryl, who's also spelled with the CH. So every time I play this, I feel like I want to try to remember the route that I took the last time. Oh, I'm so glad to see this early. This is an item that's great early on, loses value later in the game. Also, this is one of those, if you happen to stand under that when it goes down, it will one-shot you. But you just know that it's there, and don't. Alright, so we are actually getting pretty well set up for bosses. So the red things that we're picking up, those are, I guess, could be analogous to the big key. Actually, more the big key from Link's Awakening rather than A Link to the Past. Because literally all it does is it activates the bosses. And, well, we need to buy those 3. For reasons I don't need to explain. Oh, wait, we have the twin statue. Is this gonna... Oh, alright. So this is Mekuri Master. It's a game about flipping skirts to view panties. I'm not making that up. And then, okay. Alright, we haven't actually undone the Twin Labyrinths puzzle. Oh. Okay. So the deal with the Twin Labyrinths is that it's actually not 2 different labyrinths. But until you perform a series of tasks, which I don't think we're going to do now, or ever, honestly, it all loops around together in a funky way. Alright. I have no idea why I've decided to go this way. This is stupid. Why am I doing this? I'm committing to it. There's one item we can get up here that I normally don't do until... I mean, unless I get really lucky heading up here and don't die to bird damage. Let's see also right now. Yeah. Alright, so this will be great if I just don't fuck up. So just don't fuck up, alright? God damn it. Alright. Alright, don't fuck up. Uh-oh. Don't fuck... Ah, nice! I didn't fuck up. Oh! Well, if only we got that before. I mean, that's nice to have now. Oh! Alright, so fun. We have... Well, we're definitely going to use this. Mm-hmm. So we can fight bosses. We are not... I'm not really in a position where I want to fight bosses. We're kind of lacking in good stuff. But we do have... So the Isis Pendant will let us talk to the Queen of Fairies, which is where we're heading right now, to activate fairies. And the thing about Maikuti Master and Miracle Witch that we just got means that we can provoke key fairies, which are used in 4 specific locations, to do fun things. One of which will allow us to take a back entrance into a late game area that has a bunch of stuff in it. And we'll see what this is random. So normally I was just take the Origin Seal and taking Life Seal. Okay. For those that didn't see the beginning, I'm trying a new setting on the rando, which randomizes what seals are used where. Which just means I get to confuse myself more and be like, oh, I got this thing, let's go to here and get that. And then this is actually not there. And we activate fairies. Thanks. So in this game, there are 4 different fairies. You get random ones every time you pick it up, although there's like, I don't remember, like a 60% chance that it's a healing fairy, which is the only actual healing item in the game. You know, sure. Alright, so this did nothing for us. Then there's the Weapon Fairy, which is terrible, don't do it. An Item Fairy, which multiplies the items you pick up, which is very good. And a Key Fairy, which if you happen to have it flying around you at the time you go to one of 4 different locations, cool things happen, and they're very good, and I like them. Oh crap, I didn't actually view this thing activating. No, I guess I did. Oh right, of course I did, right, because we did that. Wait, yeah, okay. Well, that works out great. That saves a lot of time. But having different software combinations, which is an item we can pick up, in different combinations means we can force specific fairies to appear. And now we can force key fairies to appear. Key fairies are like a 5% chance to spawn on their own, and I always mix them up with weapon fairies, because their visual appearance as they spawn in. Oh, I'm glad to see that. I'll use that right now. Their visual appearance looks kind of similar. It always trips me up. Alright, so we're at full health. This is not the worst idea ever. If only I had Caltrops. Also, she is so I say she's so cozy, and then she kind of wakes up.
I'm gonna pet this cat.
That cat?
This cat indeed.
Nailed it. I guess that's one advantage of having the knife. I kind of want that money, actually. Yeah. We should be good. So we're gonna get one other item. Oh, right, I was gonna go this way before.
Oh, cat is bored.
It's because I drew attention to her looking very cozy, so now she's done being on the desk.
I drew a bath for my shirt, maybe she'll go play with that.
Oh.
Would you like to go swim in the pool?
Nope. Alright, she's back here. Oh my god. So there's an item up at the top. Can I get there in a better way? Not really. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I mean, it's probably nothing. Oh, I'm gonna take damage going down there, and it's basically a one-way exit. You know, here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna go down here. It'll be great. We'll have a fun time. Getting stuck under a waterfall. Woo! So I'm doing this for one thing and one thing only, which is to see what this is. Is this even rando? Oh, do I mean, we can't go get pregnant.
Oh.
Not yet, at least.
I mean, yeah, you have to court first.
I mean, I gotta follow my cycle, and
Mm-hmm.
I think they have an app for that. Actually, I don't want to be here yet because we're gonna die. Bimani looks like she's struggling to stay awake while at the same time.
I'm right there with her.
Oh. Would you like some coffee?
Yeah, that's exactly what I need. You know how much I love coffee.
Just your favorite thing. Much like Bimani, she does not like coffee.
I don't try to bury it though.
The what?
I don't try to bury it.
Yeah, this is true. Right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm committing to this. So we have one item that's down here, and then we're kind of locked out of here until anything else. So this is... Won't take a ton of time, but this is the sort of thing that we would absolutely abandon. Or absolutely orphan if I don't get it right now. We can kind of loop in to get it pretty decently. I mean, we might not even need that, but it is very nice to have. Oh, I think we're actually gonna go to the Temple of the Sun, but not the way we went to before. Get back here and die. Right. Hold up, let me take some. One, I probably forgot to mark some things like that. Actually. Oh, scriptures, there we go. I did a... Oh, and the knife. I didn't do a terrible job marking this. So we have fairies, we can force key fairies. So they can go this way to get there faster? Yeah. Whee! I guess there's an advantage to having the knife early on. I mean, the knife is usually the second weapon you get. The knife is nice because it has a very high rate of fire. It's just very short range. It does more damage than the whip that we have, but not by much. I think it does 3 damage and the whip does 2. Base damage value. The big advantage of the knife is that you can attack things on the floor, which in some cases there are switches in breakable terrain. But there's other better ways to do it. We just don't have them now. Alright. Every now and again I don't make that jump and it's very, very unfortunate. Alright, well that's a thing we need to finish the game, but we don't need it for a very long time. We can't get any of these. Yeah, no, we're just prepping for... Whoop, there we go. Nailed it. Alright. There's a thing you gotta do there. I remember watching speedruns of this. You have to do that or your run is kind of over. Or you're largely just gonna sit at the whim of RNG.
Whim.
The whim. So normally this would need the death seal, but we would still need the double jump to get up there anyway. Oh, origin seal. Okay. I'm absolutely not gonna remember what seals are where. I'm regretting this decision already. Instant regret. Well, now we can play La Mulana. I hear it's a good game. Don't play it. La Mulana in La Mulana does two things. One is you can combine it with Lonely House Moving, I think, to increase the damage of your whip weapons. And then I think Big Hoodie Master and La Mulana, and it unlocks dev rooms, which doesn't do anything except for silly text. So, alright, well here's the conundrum that we're in. I think it wants us to go do... Oh, wait, oh shit. Actually, what it probably is, we probably need to do Graveyard of Giants, which is a mid-game area that we might need to access right now. Also, RNG being really nice to me like that. Oh. Yeah. No, well, I waited until we were done with the bats before saying.
Oh.
I know too well.
All too well?
That's a Taylor Swift song.
Uh-huh.
So maps in this game are completely irrelevant, except for one that we might need to finish the game. A tone will play when I pick up that map. And if nothing plays, it's not that map. I cannot get the battle axe. Actually, I have a half a mind to instead do the Twin Labyrinth's bottom side. Because since we have the Twin statue, I can warp around. Because I kind of also... So I am torn between... Well, so Graveyard of Giants will be more difficult. If we go to the Twin Labyrinths, that would be a way to get to... Oh, great. Be a way to get to the Inferno Cavern, which is an early game area that we can totally get value out of. You know, yeah, I think we'll do that instead, because otherwise I would be following the false allure of the Fruit of Eden. Wouldn't be the first time. Adam's rib. Oh. You know how I make those Bible references. All the time, for no good reason. So I would like to go hit that Grail Point, but we don't have any means of traveling back here, so... whatever. Alright, so I'm committing to the Twin Labyrinths thing. Which will also get us a Grail Point, which is nice. For teleporting. Although we can't do anything to get to there just yet. Oh, I thought that like one-shot does. I guess not. Right, I mean it's a Twin Labyrinth, so everything here is like mid-game. This is where, canonically, the 7th boss is located. What's cool is you access it early on, but like small snippets of it, and none of it makes sense until later. Because that's what this kind of game is. You go in places early and don't know what the hell they're trying to tell you. And then you leave. Alright. So there is a mini-boss we can fight, which would get us access to one item and information about a second item. But because we have the twin statue, it means I can warp between different places on those little doors there, because otherwise they're closed and you can't do anything with them. This is going to get us, well, this is like a money chest. Oh. Right, I forgot that fits in there. Rose and Camellia, that's not bad. That is used in tandem with other things. Which one is that one? Right. Actually, if... Hold up. buff our knife. Now it should one-shot these harpies. If it'll get in range. Fucking harpy. No, get back here. I have to prove myself right. Sweet. Alright. Yeah. So Resident Camellia and Mikudi Master buffs our non-whip weapons by, I think, 2 damage? Forget if it's 1 or 2. Either way, it means that our knife is doing a lot more damage than it was before. Which at this point in the game, it's pretty cool. I might even be able to go do Ampha's Bane now. Not feel like a derp when I don't. This is what I like to see. Yep. So that thing I was talking about mere moments ago about not being able to warp back to Temple of Moonlight is because I didn't have that. But now that I do have that, we can warp back to that. And Death Seal to go fight Pazuzu. That actually makes more sense. Come to think of it. Yeah, Pazuzu.
That's a demon.
Yeah.
I learned that from
It made Linda Blair say terrible things.
Oh.
Gasps in the 70s.
Oh no. I wouldn't move gas.
He says wood grain panel. Oh, it's so nice to do this when we have. Oh my god. Right, so normally I don't have the glove when we're doing this, which means... So the glove that we got earlier on means we can push blocks around at higher speed. Which, when we don't have the glove, means this takes like 3 times as long. And if I don't pay attention and I misstep and place things weirdly in one spot, it means we just completely redo this puzzle. Now there's a trick to basically skip this, called cat paws. I know, but she just left. But I'm not great at it, and it does cause some intestinal discomfort. I'm not even susceptible to motion sickness, but it does it to me. I forget which one is going to drop a thing for the up the top. It's either this one or this one. I mean, it's got both. There. Boop. Nice. I worried I might get disoriented by the fact that we have the glove and it's actually going at a decent clip, and I might push the blocks in the wrong order. And boop. And we get not the thing we need. At least we had the glove for that. It didn't take, I don't know, 5 minutes or whatever. Alright, so Inferno Cavern kind of leaving me high and dry, which is funny because it's very dry in here. There's a shop up at the top. We're going to wait on that because I would rather not die. That's a thing that can happen. Now we're good. Alright. So we get an item here. Okay, that's relevant. This actually does things for us now. I don't think we're going to be able to fight him with the whip, but now, not for matter. Here, we'll go this way. So I was saying before about this having, like, sort of 80s video game hallmarks. It has the Castlevania style of you get hit by an enemy, you go flying backwards, usually to a place you don't want to be. Alright, well, we don't need that for a while, but we will need that to fight a boss. Alright, so the last thing we gotta check down here, which... Did I get it? Oh, we got the snake stick. That might be relevant. We got a map we didn't need. We got a bunch of items that don't do anything for us now. And the snake stick. Now this guy could have some cool stuff. Then we're out of here. Oh! Oh. Well, we're buying that immediately, and I guess... I mean, we'll come back to that later. So the gauntlet is the best item in the game. It makes us attack, like, super fast. And then the computer doubles the amount of software we can equip. At this one, we don't have a ton of equipment, or a ton of software that we need to equip. So we're kind of good. But that being said, now with the gauntlet, this is how fast our knife goes. As fast as I can press it. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then the whip is... I didn't even try swinging it at max speed without the gauntlet. Gauntlet's always great. So actually at this point... I think the game does want us... Here, I gotta put this. I think the game wants us to go to the Gate of Illusion, which isn't gonna get us a bunch of things. But what it is gonna do is it's gonna get us to the Graveyard of Giants. Yeah, that's the thing with La Mulana. If you don't know what you're looking at, it's... Like, at this point... it's playing like a weird Metroid rando. So this guy, oh my god, this guy can only be damaged if we have the snake stick equipped. Oh, I assure you, it's running just fine. Mm-hmm. I think that's the first time I've ever died to Argus. I need to attack him as he finishes the step. Yeah, I mean there are breakable segments of this. Well, I will not demo them. Actually, sort of akin to A Link to the Past, there are items that will let me abuse game mechanics to do things I probably shouldn't. It's a good run if I get those things. And a reward is this even rando? Oh, is it? It should be. At least on my end, it's still going. If it's stuck, that might be a video thing. Maybe. I know, right? So, that feather is a double jump. We're gonna do some things with this. Mm-hmm. The first thing is the one that, so Rashbar has a little, like, location cheat sheet. When I'm totally lost and then, like, go through, yeah, I did these. This one is the one dubbed as the one that Ketsa often forgets about, or something to that effect. Because I often forget that this is a thing that's here. In order to get this, you either need a throwable weapon, which we don't have, or the double jump, which we do have. Oh, okay. That explains it. There could be some funky things in this game. So it seemed also plausible that it did that. Oh my god, rip. I got too greedy. I was trying to get as many hits of it. Oh my god. Trying to get as many hits on that as I could. Come on. So this is kind of a waste of time to go up here. I mean, this one item that I often forget about, like this again is just kind of a one-off that I would just forget about until later. Here, we'll just do one at a time, so I don't... There we go. And was it worth it? No. I'm not even going to pick that up. Alright, what else? Actually, is there? No, there's nothing else we can do here. We are going to Disneyland. Actually, can I buy? Alright, good. Sweet. Because we're going to use a fuck ton of weights in a moment. We don't need that. There we go. Whee! So, Future Development Company lets us... So, in a nutshell, the way that this game works is that there are... You're told there's a certain number of fields, there's locations in the game. But for each field there's a corresponding backside field. Which is like, so like the Temple of Moonlight is the backside field of the Temple of the Sun. So you could... the duality of sun and moon. Similarly, we're in a very short while going to be going to the Gate of Illusion, which is the backside of the Gate of Guidance. So they don't necessarily have to be. Like, the thing with Gate of Guidance is that it's a lot of like it's the first area you go to, so it's got a lot of puzzles that are just kind of telling you the solution to begin with. Whereas the Gate of Illusion is just full of just bullshit nonsense that's meant to be confusing. There we go. But the Future Development Company lets us go to backside fields that we visited, which we otherwise can only go to frontside fields. And, ooh! Well, that's relevant. We need that not only to beat the game, but to do several other things. We had vanilla, so that's the Origin Seal. In the vanilla game, that's the first one you get. It's also the number 1 in La Mulanese, which is a real language that you can learn, and I absolutely did. To translate both from English...
Nerd.
I know, right? Not only that, I learned how to do the translations in Japanese, which is a completely different language, which is what's really cool about this. I know, right? This is my favorite part, because... Let's just enjoy this. But this is the number 1 in La Mulanese. What a nice area. I remember coming this the first time and I thought this would be where the final boss was. Because it was reminding me of the moon from Majora's Mask. Oh god, it was terrifying all the time. All the time. Drake thought that was perfectly timed. So this is the Gate of Illusion. It's what I was just talking about. So the thing with the Gate of Illusion, and we won't get to see a lot of it, is that it's a lot of telling you puzzle, or like giving you hints, and you kind of have to do the opposite of what it's suggesting. Contrary to everything else in the game, where it'll tell you a hint, and you kind of have to like figure out the cryptic thing that it's talking about, and then you do and you're good. Actually, what we're going to do is there's one item that we can get by going this way, and then it'll just loop us back around. So it's telling you, you know, the fool takes the wrong path or something like that. And there are 2 paths. Oh, hi. We probably need this. They're not as crazy broken best weapon in the game as they are in Level 1 and 2. We technically need these for one point in the game. So the tablet that's there, which we can't read for reasons I won't explain right now, says that, you know, one is the path of the fool and one is the path of the wise man. The thing is neither of them are the correct path. They're both the wrong path. The correct path is instead to scan the blue what the fuck floating in the background, and then it opens up a hole in the floor, and that's the right path. Because that's what this area is about. However, we won't be spending a lot of time here because there's not much we can do. So we're going to go down here.
I know he has a lot, but there's no count on it.
I know! B-Money wants to obstruct my view of the game.
There we go. What a pretty cat.
Spoilers! She's the pretty cat.
huge.
Oh shit. There. Actually, this is going to work in our favor because if I did pick up the knife, there... In this area is one of those places where the knife is relevant. Actually, what's funny is, with the double jump, when we're coming here, we can actually do most... I think we can do most of this area. I mean, barring a couple of, like, side things. So we're going to get freedom out of this. Oh, well, that's really good. Uh-oh. Shit. So this will let us open up the cursed chests we've run into. Oh, yeah, you know, I'll have to read... I mean, we'll need items in order to actually read it. Because a lot of the tablets and puzzles in this, I forget what any of them say just because I just remember the solutions to all the puzzles. So I don't need to look at them anymore. Also, the only other place in the game where we can heal. The irony is that it counts as a water area in the dungeon, which until we get another item, which we don't have and probably really don't care about. For every 3 health that heals, it takes 1 point of damage. So... Lamu Lama. We'll come back to this. So that's the best weapon in the game. I need to make a note of that. Or, well, best weapon in the game as far as damage profile goes. I would argue the battle axe is the best weapon in the game, just because it's the most convenient weapon to hit most bosses with. Yeah, we'll go this way. We got options. Do I want to do this one? Right, we're gonna drop the bottom out. Right, because this leads to a more convenient way of accessing the grail point. And nailed it. Alright. This item is in logic because we have the double jump. You can do this in a different config. So you can put a weight on the top one first and then do the bottom one, and you can access the item up here. Right. But with the double jump, and I swear this is what you're supposed to do here. Easy game for babies. Boop. Oh. Remember we played this last week. Our Go Mode item was, Aunt Jules. Yeah. You know, our favorite Uncle Jules. From Ankh, like the...
Oh, okay. I heard aunt. That's why I was like, uncle? Listen.
This guy sucks. Alright. Actually, we additionally have... This is... apparently this is the right play. Even if we don't get anything great out of this, we can pretty much access everything down here. And we got the Mulana Talisman. Oh my god. Favorite Uncle Jules. He's just trying to convince us that he's our favorite uncle. Because we have the joy and glory that is seal randomizer, we actually have the seal for this here. Normally in the vanilla game it would be the life seal that we would need to get, when in the vanilla game it would be the gauntlet, so the thing that we have. We'll go get it in a moment, because yeah, we can do all this. Alright. So this one, actually, I would like to get... I really would like to just buy that flail whip, and then we'll just go wreck all of the bosses. At this point, as is all the time, I would like the Hermes boots. Which, in a weird twist, is not what I literally would pick up next. Oh well. I'll just say that every time that I go to open a chest from now on, and then I'll act like I'm delightfully surprised when we finally get it. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, really, the run will just take off once we get the Hermes... Oh, it's a trap chest. Fucking hell. It's all, we have one other chest where I can incorrectly guess, so we're gonna get the Hermes boots out of it. Oh, I'm so glad we got scriptures. Oh my god. We got a lot of really good quality of life items early on. I am. Yeah. Well, I mean, at least those we need to logically go through part of the game. You know, the fancy boots that Aunt Jules bought for me.
She's like, why are you walking around with old boots on? I'm your Aunt Jules.
This don't sound like that.
This is what all aunts sound like.
Oh.
Alright, that's step one of what is one of the most frustrating parts of this game. For a game that kind of prides itself... Oh my god. Hey, that's the one we needed! Hey, we don't have to pick up any more maps. Sweet. We are going to... I guess we're going this way. And it only took us 3... That was our third map. Also, we have logical access to this now. That's a thing we can do. I mean, I don't necessarily need to... Actually, we can barely do anything down here, because I don't have the... Oh, wait. Oh, I can't do anything down here. I'm missing... Ooh. Well, actually, no. We might be able to... Depends on what this seal is randomized for. We've run into... I think she smells chicken. So this all depends on what seal is down here. Thankfully, we just know about it this if it's not. And we have pretty easy access to this again. And Death Seal. Yep, she is trying to get it. She's trying to...
Oh, she got it. Oh my god. Chicken bones are not for cat.
I know, you put in all that effort to get that chicken bone, and then I take it away. I'm the worst human in the game. She is, and now she's in front of the screen. Oh, no, she's not. So we have 2... I feel like we ran into another cursed chest, but I think it was a money chest, or maybe it was just imagining it.
Little man. You're very pretty, though. You're very pretty.
Oh, well that's very nice, actually. You are very nice. Alright, so actually we have all of the things to do the Chamber of Extinction, which will also get us into the Tower of the Goddess. All of these things I would say would make sense in a moment, but they'll just be things that I'm gonna go and do. Oh, delightful. Alright, so the ring does, I think it does double damage with all of our sub-weapons, which at the moment we don't really have any of them. But this is relevant both because it means that it's going to be a lot easier to kill shit, and secondly, will give us logical access once we get bombs. Do I want to go this way? Yes, actually, because we have double jump. We can do things out of here. I did clear out Inferno Cavern, which would be the only thing. Oh, and we have flares! Actually, we can do all of this. Oh, everything's coming up in the house. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So I might want the Magatama Jewel later. We'll make a mental note that it's here. I'm gonna forget, but all the Magatama Jewel does is it gives us one item, which is so late that...
We
probably won't need it. It'll be fine.
And is it worth it? Not at all. All right. So, I mean, the priority list that I have for what I'm spending money on is going to be the Flail Whip, I think, for 175 in the Graveyard of Giants. But we're going to get this shop. And so I'm not relying on the fickle substance of memory. Oh, hello. Well, we need that now. I'm gonna... Oh, crap. I don't remember who... Oh, no. I don't remember what things needed what seals. That's probably bad. It'll be fine. Actually, we're gonna go back here. We got 2 things that needed the Death Seal? Oh, I'm immediately regretting doing the randomized things. I don't have a tracker for it. I gotta remember this shit. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I can't go this way. Ah, fuck. Can I make it? Oh. Oops. Hey, Codeman. Welcome. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I think this was the shop for the Death Seal. This is a pretty money heavy seed though. No, the Life Seal. Fuck. Upper left of the surface was just a vanilla Life Seal. Was this Death Seal? Which we can also do because we have flares now. Okay, good. Nope. Alright, good. So the Spalder, in theory, actually was they fixed it in La Mulana 2, but in La Mulana 1, it's actually bad. Actually we did everything here. Oh no. I mean, I want to go to Chamber of Extinction. That's the best idea. Well, at some point I'll just have to remember what seals were needed where. We have to go this way. Right. Yeah. We got everything out at the bottom, though. And then the, oh, I forget what the seal was needed for the upper left part at the entrance here, but it was for a money chest, which at this point would be nice, but... Eh. Thankfully, this is not even rando. Alright. I would like that money, though. Alright. I think one of these pots has money in it. Or apparently every pot up here has money in it. Ooh! What a good chest. I mean... were it not for the fact that it's kind of a pain in the ass to haul it all the way back to here, given that we don't have the Hermes boots to take the intended way. So there's a mini-boss here that I hate, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. I would like to go by the Flail Whip, because it'll just make that thing crumple before us. But we don't have that, so I'm going to deal with it. Maybe we found Pepper. She was here the whole time. that gets us. That's literally mushroom fetch quest in this game. Mm-hmm. Wow, and we can buy 2 of these? Like, we're mostly done on Ankh Jewels. I mean, at the very least, we can fight all the bosses. Unless you're the rock biter from Neverending Story. Alright, we can't activate that. Or Matter Eater Lad. But aren't we all... Well... At least those that would use the moniker of Lad would... We all eat matter in some way, shape, or form. Alright. So there are 2 items we can get out of this? Oh wow, I didn't take the hit on that. Nice. Normally I get hit by the spikes. To the point where I feel that it is impossible to get by that without hitting the spikes. Oh fucking hell. I even saw it was a trap! Oh my god. So there's our second trap chest. It's a subset of the Night Court chest. References. Or I forget, is dubstep? I think trap is a subset of dubstep, which is a subset of hardcore. I used to know these things, but it's not information that I typically need to hold in my brain at any given time. Alright, so we just won't open this because it will probably kill me. Also, this is a weird seed because we haven't gotten the fairy clothes already. Usually gives that to us like candy. Ooh, we got all the money. Wait, is that the last check? I mean, that is a lot of paper towels and toilet paper. I mean, I guess if you were already in the market for an overwhelming amount of toilet paper and paper towels, I guess it's kind of the bonus. I typically buy my gas from Costco. Oh, I guess this is the right. Yeah, look at this. So we're gonna go buy that flail whip, and then I'm gonna murderfy a whole bunch of bosses. Yeah, and also speaking of Costco, I tend to spend $45 on paper towels and toilet paper in them in one trip. Actually, not really. Actually, that's a good point. When I'm buying it in bulk at Costco, it's like $20 for a mega pack of toilet paper and a mega pack of paper towels. I'm not even spending $45 on it at a Costco.
Ooh.
Well, I hope it turned out fine, Quilljot. That does not sound fun.
Woo!
If it makes you feel any better, we're about to get the flail whip. An hour and 10 minutes into the sea. Hooray. Alright, time to go just kill all of the bosses. And at some point, we're gonna go need to buy the Ankh Jewel from Neighbor. Because... ah, crap. How much is he selling it for? 110. Okay, well, we'll get there at some point. So this is the flail whip. And we have... wait a minute. Do I have... Oh no, Slamulana, and then Lonely House Moving, I think, buffs that. Yeah, it's fine. So this is a seed where we just want all the money. Okay, well, yeah. I mean... Whoops. Right, this way. Oh, I know where I'm going. So this is Amphisbaena. This is a late game boss. I'll try to hold my composure. Oh my god. I didn't think I'd make it. I mean, is it more or less painful than the acts that necessitated it? I'd imagine it was probably lose-lose either way. Ooh. So that's only going to be relevant once we get... whatever seal it was we needed for the Temple of Moonlight. Fuck. Alright. So this guy lands on us. It would do all of the damage ever. We'll see. Woo. We need like one hit. Oh my god. Thank you. Yeah, that's one of the things I still love about Lamulana is that each boss has... like, a lot of them are just combat, but they're all unique and fun and different. And then in Lamulana 2, well, I mean, the bosses are cool in Lamulana 2, but there's a whole, like, all the mini-bosses just suck. At least mini-bosses in here also have a degree of uniqueness to them. So this kind of sucks without the Hermes boots. We might make it. We might make it. We're gonna make it. Alright, cool.
Ugh.
So this is Twin Labyrinths. We're not gonna spend a lot of time here. Actually, we might. I mean, I haven't prepped like half the shit we need to do for this, but... no. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, that's a fake item. I thought it was the expansion pack, which we also would not need. So normally we'd have to find that over the course of the game. I like to have it in my starting item pool just because I used to... what Text Track does is it allows you to record like text that appears on screen so that you can kind of review it at your leisure. My thing is that when I would play these, I would write all of the shop contents down manually, and it was like, that's... one, a waste of paper, and two, just needlessly cumbersome. So I just started the game with it. Dude, can I... Thanks. Remember when I was playing this because I would be a lot less vocal? No. Not complaining about it. This would be the chill stream. Compared to usually when I just lose my goddamn mind with Final Fantasy XII. Which I am still very much enjoying. There are just several parts in it that are inexcusable. And then a lot of fun parts. This is not one that we need the skulls. Sweet. Because this is where we're gonna get the Hermes boots. Check this shit out. How did I... oh. Actually, we've gotten one of the two, for lack of a better term, joke items. Yeah, like, I enjoy Final Fantasy XII for the game that it is, but good God, is the computer control sometimes very dumb and bad. Like, I just wanna... Can I just open the door? No? I gotta turn off the gambit so I can open a goddamn door. I don't know why I took all of the time to go this way when we can literally just teleport. So there's a mini-boss up here, which we're going to make short work of, although it does have a unreasonable amount of health. But I also have the flail whip, so... You know, I also have Earth Spears. I haven't heard about that. Although, it sounds like an indie title, which is good for reminding me that I was thinking of playing Blasphemous 2 on stream because I loved the first one. I'm still debating if I want to play that on stream or just play it casually, like on the side. What I'm thinking I'm actually going to do for next Tuesday is play Another Crab's Treasure, because that looks both adorable, kind of ridiculous, and pretty good. Lover, who we often raid, made mention of it, drew my attention to it. I'm like, that looks like a thing I need in my life. And then Arlo, YouTuber that I like, did a little thing, also drawing attention to the fact that it's cute and fun and good. So like, oh, okay, oh, we don't need that. You know, actually, I need to get Cat Quest 2. I played Cat Quest 1, and I quite enjoyed it. I would imagine Cat Quest 2 is much of the same. So ideally, I want to not die here. Cool. Right, we don't kill that one. Like, Cat, it was a fun, like... Oh, well, I would have to have an account on the Epic Games Store. Yeah, I'll probably buy it on my Switch. Where I have Cat Quest 1. I had Cat Quest 1 on my Switch, which I bought kind of on a... Oh my god! Actually, no, we've been talking about, because she would like to play a game co-op, and that sounds exactly like the kind of thing that we would play. When is that? Oh, they just recently announced it rather than, okay. I will probably get that. I mean, we probably could. We've done co-op games before. Oh, in August? Nice. Is 2... Does it... Can it be local co-op? Because we could probably... Because... we could... Actually... I'll look into that, actually, because that sounds like a thing that we would both enjoy. Right. We are still killing... It is only... Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's good, because we're very local. I'd say hot singles in your area, but... We're both dating one another. In which case, I'd probably buy Cat Quest 2 on Steam. Oh, true, actually, we do have 2 controllers. Because she plays Maple Story. And I turned her on to Joy 2 Key. So she can just bind all the keys to a controller, which is much less hand damaging for the weird hand contortions that Maple Story wants her to do. I really like Cat Quest 1. It was, like, it felt like it did a great job appealing to multiple kind of, like, game enjoyers. Like, I enjoy going places that I shouldn't and challenging myself to beat things at higher level than me. And it accommodated that quite nicely. So we're skipping a step in doing this. You're supposed to flip a thing to make that thing kneel down, but we got double jump. So this is Saki. He's needlessly difficult unless you've got unless you've got a lot of power. And we kind of do. So it'll probably suck less. Oh, please do. So I think the reason why I would always have trouble with Saki is that I was trying to jump and hit him rather than just walking into the flame taking damage. And just fuck me if I'm gonna try to do a no damage run in this game. Actually, to a certain extent, you literally cannot do a damageless run of this game. You literally need to go through water and take damage. Oh, kind of like cat lateral damage? Actually, here's what we're doing next. Ooh, the weird thing is we can actually go fight Baphomet. It might actually be expecting us to do that, come to think of it. I don't want to go there. Yeah, cat lateral damage is like over a decade old at this point. So we're gonna tie up some loose ends on this neck of the woods. And the first thing, we can get to a shop here. See if they have anything of value. Yeah, I'll do that out. Nope. Alright, we found both joke items, or both items that I typically avoid. I can't go down that way because we don't have the bombs. Activate that shop. Nope. This way. So there is a... Ooh... I mean... we can give this dual college a try. So we do need to eventually go this way. If I had the Lamp of Time, we could just cheese this dude and not fight him. Oh, I'd ask her now. I think she's asleep, though. Like I said, she's been... Oh, shit. Oh, right. I forgot the thing hits really hard. Lame. Alright, we're good here. This might be before I did the... Yeah. I know she likes games where she gets to have a big sword and hit things with it. I can't blame her. I mean, knowing Cat Quest 1, I know that would be very much up her alley. You know, that might be the case. I actually feel that. It's my girlfriend from Canada. Oh, man. Also, I made an oopsie. Alright, so it is entirely... Oh, wait, no, we have... Right, fuck. I need to go to a ferry. While we're in this, while we're doing this. Right, we can get a key fairy and we can go into the Tower of the Goddess. Right. Actually, she has made a conscious effort to not appear on camera. And do we care about this? Oh, well, we need that. Alright, well. So that lets us do a number of things. What was I thinking? Alright, I was thinking of going to, Tower of the Goddess. I mean, this... I probably should have gotten that money, but oh well. We're in this side of the room. I've already neglected to pick it up. Right, so the hand scanner, which is what we're picking up right now, is kind of like the morph ball of this game, but not really. This is going to allow us to do a number of things. Actually, it's really going to allow us to do two things. Because we're missing a vital component that lets us actually do more things with it. Oh. Okay. I mean, we might want that. I don't really want it now. Actually... I mean, maybe? Thing is we need that to activate a number of things. Like, if you're playing this game for the first time, you absolutely need that. We can't do anything here because we don't have the helmet. I could get more money. Actually, Ice Cape's gonna get us one item out of here. Right, I need to go get a ferry. So we can get a key fairy, and we can go to the Chamber of Extinction, and then go to the Gate of Time. These are all words I'm saying. Oh, you know what? Actually, oh right, Pazuzu's in Logic. About that. I mean... Oh, actually, I'm really happy to see these. I do have Mario Bros. Wonder. Cause I bought that. I bought it and then I didn't have time to play it. I lent it to Koi and he played through the whole thing. All right, that's up to him. And I've heard nothing but great things. I've heard, yeah, it takes two, and what's the... There's like a cooking in the kitchen one. My sister really liked that. She played that with her husband. So I hate this fight. This fight is so dumb. You gonna... Thanks. So that's gonna get us money. I was gonna go fight Buell, because that'll get us more money. So we're gonna go up here and we're gonna get our Hermes boots. Overcooked, yes, that's the one. Aw, man. We don't need to go this way. I need to go get... Oh. Ferry. Oh, it's so weird. I think it's my usual place where we go get a ferry. We can't. Well, we can, but no, actually, I guess we could. It'd be in Spring in the Sky. Well, Mero and I briefly played World of Warcraft a bit together, and like because I'm one. I'm. Oh wait, no, there's not a fairy thing here. I guess we are going to the Spring in the Sky. No, yeah, we'll do that. Don't get distracted by other things again. Whew, just got a tingle in my throat. Words and things. Right, because yeah, I'm usually just like chilling out while playing. Chilling out while playing MMOs. Yeah, that's. I was reminded that I was thinking of playing Hi-Fi Rush, and then I was reminded of it because they closed down the studio that made it. Which will also serve as a reminder. I was originally studying video game design, and this is the reason why I stopped studying video game design because I'm like, I really like job security. I could probably work in a job that pays me more, but I like the job that I'm working in. It pays decently, and I don't have to worry about, I don't know, the studio closing down. Like, that's why I like working nights, because I work at Motorola. I work system support for servers that handle emergency services, and for not for the entirety of my shift, but for half of my shift, I'm the only one working, which is kind of nice because it means, well, they're not going to fire me because they'd have to hire somebody else that doesn't have 10 years of experience, 8 years of experience, and also in a field of work where I'm mostly talking to the same couple of people every night when they call in an issue, and they just know me and they trust me. I think that was Sony. And I know, actually, for those that didn't hear, Nintendo kind of hinted that they're going to very soon be announcing the successor to the Switch. I think they said that there's going to be a Nintendo Direct in June, which will not be covering it, but that at some point afterwards they will be talking about whatever they're working on next. Oh, was it? I might have mixed. I know it was something to do with the fiscal year. Sure. Oh, really? I mean, I don't work in the... Yeah, I work with Motorola Solutions, which was not the part. So for those that don't know, Motorola, as you... the one we know... So most people know Motorola for walkie-talkies and for flip phones in the late 90s, early 2000s. Some time ago, Motorola split into Motorola Mobility, which does the cell phone things, and then Motorola Solutions, which does it does a number of things, but at least I work in Motorola Solutions, which does computer-aided dispatch for like 911 services. When it breaks, I fix it. Yeah, and that's largely what happened. Is that Motorola sold off of its cell phone division, which was, I forget which came first, but it passed hands to Lenovo and Google for at least the cell phone division. So yeah, any Motorola branded phone you see now is actually kind of, it's just kind of the name on there because of name recognition. Alright, so we're gonna do this. I guess we're doing this. Oh, I don't have the plane model. Fuck. Yeah, oh wow, I forget when Gateway was actually sold. I remember they were like the hot computer company back in the day. I mean, also when you were buying a really shitty computer for like $1,500. Like, I mean, shitty by today's standards, but even back then was like, there were very few applications for anything that had any more power than I also, because I just have an experience of building computers and working with mostly system mainframes, so I never had to buy one. And I just remember we had like Windows NT computers at home. Right, I can't. This doesn't work if we don't have the thing. Okay. I just remember they were really expensive, and looking into them, I'm like, this is what we have for free from Stepfather's work. Granted, they were also buying business machines. So I have no experience with the actual quality of them, but I do remember ogling specs in my each month's issue of Maximum PC. Actually, I still have one of them. One of like the. Oh, I think it was when I was moving out for college. I decided to keep one of the Maximum PC issues where they're like, let's build the most powerful computer we can. It was like a cost the same as like most cars. So it's like, oh, it'll be funny to look back at this in 20 years and compare, and in fact it is. I haven't looked at it in a bit. But you youngins probably aren't aware, but there was a thing back where you would buy a computer and be almost immediately obsolete because they've already made higher end processors. Or nowadays, I'm playing this on a computer that I built like 7 years ago. I haven't done anything with it. Maybe on a similar note, I should probably take it outside and de-dust it, actually. Yeah, I think more the thing is just, you can get away with having older tech in a computer nowadays. Like for this, again, this computer that I built a long time ago and really haven't put anything new into it. Oh. Well, that's ironic. Oh my god, that's like putting the hammer in Palace of Darkness. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, time to do all the things here. Remember when I said, oh, right, shit, I'm here, but I don't know the plane model. Well, now we have the plane model. So, time to do all the things. Well, where do you want to go first? Oh, yeah, there's I buy speed, I buy power. I don't have any personal experience, but I've heard good things about the quality of the iBuyPower computers. Oh my god! Oh, I had a Phenom 2, I think, Black Edition. Was like the first like computer that I built that I knew what I was doing. Those came out. They had like a 8 megabyte like L1 cache, and boy, did I feel it. Dude, I was excited to see that. And boy, did that. Actually, it probably also didn't help that I bought it was like I think 1.8 gigahertz dual core processor, and just by the nature of the AMD Black Editions, which they're basically the K edition processors that Intel makes. The black dishes you could unlock cores and overclock them really easily. They were designed for it. So this $80 processor that I bought, it's a dual core like 1.8 gigahertz processor. I was able to overclock it to like 2.9, and it was a quad core, unlockable quad core. What I mean to say is, saved a lot of money. Got a good processor of it. And quite with the raid, hello and welcome. I'm about to make some terrible decisions and then regret my life choices. Or maybe I won't. Actually, we can easily get back to here. I'm gonna opt to not make regrettable decisions. So this is La Mulana. I love this game. Don't play it. It's fantastic, but just don't play it. It is a, how to describe La Mulana? It is a puzzle platformer ooh, yes please. Puzzle platformer Metroidvania with very convoluted puzzles. If you already own it, just don't play it. Just look at it under glass. Possibly with goggles on. No, I love this game, but it's very difficult to recommend this because this is. Yes, we have not found the thong yet. That is a thing we might get, possibly even right here. Contrary to what might seem, that is not a thong. Also, welcome in everyone. For those of you maybe waking up to me talking about how that is not actually a thong, welcome. So the thing with La Mulana is it's difficult. It's got complicated puzzles. It will try its damnedest to kill you, and if it's your first time playing, will probably succeed at that several times. But this is a randomizer. It's the provocative bathing attire, as it's called in this game. And this is... Ooh! Oh, maybe we might need that. So this is the randomizer of it. I do joke about like not recommending this. If this is a very niche type of Metroidvania, which is it's a Metroidvania with a lot of puzzles that's calling back to several games of like the late '80s eras of get good Nintendo hard games. Ooh, nice. So a lot of what you're seeing is just I already know the solutions to all the puzzles. So you're not actually seeing the process of doing all the puzzles. But anyway, welcome in everyone from Koi's stream. Hopefully the stream went well. There we go. Oh, right. Yeah, we get to wait. I did have to judge whether or not I was going to go through here. Because we are done here. We need that to trigger... I was going to say, are we going to fight Palanque right now? No, we're not fighting Palanque because we can't even get to V. Oh, wait, we can. No. I don't remember what we need to get to trigger V. Well, one, I should buy the, maybe I don't want to. Maybe we'll wait on that. So we need to kill one more boss, and then Neighbor, one of the other shops here, will change her item to something else. Oh, it was vanilla birth seal on the upper left side here. So I've tried a new randomizer element in here, which is there are 4 effectively keys in the game. They kind of function as keys that you use in various places around the game to activate things. This randomizes which keys are used where. And now I'm trying to remember where the hell any of them are. Actually, we're gonna go... Yeah, this seems like a good idea. Whoops. Yep, no, this one. So that being said, for those of you that have never seen this before, one, consider yourself lucky. You get to experience this for the first time. If this is the kind of game you like. It's not for everyone. In fact, I wouldn't say it's for most people. It's very much the kind of game I like, though.